Hello, Liberians. This is your man Sonny Wayne Fella from Sonny Wayne in Monrovia. I am so excited to be with you today. Wherever you are, where you're in Liberia, you're in England, you're in the US, wherever you are, I'm coming to you direct from the Atlanta, Georgia area. And I'm so excited today because of the pre-victory rally that the CPP is stationed at the Antoinette Tutman Stadium in Monrovia, Liberia. Sometimes when people are excited, they don't know how to express it. But I know that the hopelessness of so many Liberians is now coming to an end because this is our pre-victory rally, and I believed with everything in me, with every fiber of my being, that Alexander Benedict Cummings and Councillor Charlene Brumskin going to be the next leader, but leader of our country. We are trying to get the rulers out. So I misspoke. We are trying to get the rulers out, and we want a leader or manager to come in. And I believe that we have them just at the verge of taking the highest offices of the Republic of Liberia. You know, something funny happened, and I just want to maybe give you a little, excerpt of it. There is a man who lives in Liberia, right? He lives in a house. He lives in a house that was built by a lady who lives in the United States of America. And this lady put current, electricity through her house, right? She ran the wires and have sockets for light bulbs, and everything is in her house. But because he's related to her, she was able to give him one bedroom. And that's where he lives. That's where he stays, right? But he said he doesn't want light bulb in his room because he cannot afford to pay the electricity bill for one light bulb, all right? But this is the catch about it. He lives there in abject poverty because of the rulers that we have. But he tells the lady here in the States that Mr. Cummings is from America and he's bringing the American style to Liberia, and they don't like it. They don't like it. They should keep it away from Liberians because the only people that they want to vote for are those who they know, people who are there, who have been living there all this time with them. Maybe never really live in America, like Joseph Boyka or whatever, and George Weah, even though he got a house here, but he have not really lived here for so many years, like Cummings, who came and then went through the ranks and became one of the toughest guy here in corporate America, who we all believe could bring something good to Liberia. That this man who said that he preferred those that are there, those older ones, those people who are in Liberia, that's the people he know. He doesn't want to vote for anyone else but these people because he is complacent. He is satisfied in his poverty. And it is just so sad to hear someone saying such a thing. It grieves my heart. Because I believe everyone should want to aim for the sky. Everybody should aim for the light at the tunnel. Sometimes hopelessness is like just pulling a string from a box and it just keep coming and you just can't see the lighthouse. But now the lighthouse is right before us. The lighthouse is right before us to give us that light so that we can see a better future of Liberia, a brighter future of Liberia. So I want us to please, we are now in the going to the 11th hour. We just got about 9 more days or something to go, and we need to keep pushing. Okay, we need to push. So I want to appeal to all CPP partisans and well-wishers. If you are in the United States, you are in London, Great Britain, you are in Europe, you are in Asia, you are in wherever part of the world you are in. Israel, Pakistan, wherever you are, you in Afghanistan or wherever you might be. I want you to call your friends, your family, your father, your mother, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunties, your kids, wherever. Once they are in Liberia, call them, encourage them to vote CPP. Look, if CPP takes power in Liberia, okay, many of us will be able to go home with smiles on our faces. There will be good security system. There will be good healthcare system. Some of us will be in foreign country and we have attracted some illnesses, like high blood pressure and diabetes and all sorts of stuff. And some of us are afraid to come home because we don't know how the healthcare system is in Liberia. Dialysis, people need to go through it, but they say they have a dialysis center there in Monrovia, which is good, but Monrovia is not Liberia. Is it in Sino? Is it in Grand Gita? Is it in Maryland? Is it in Riverside? Is it in Bapulu? Are these places, does the places have these things? I don't believe that. Only show it only in Monrovia. So if a man is in Nimba and is sick and he can't afford to go to Monrovia to do dialysis, what happens? The unthinkable happens. So I want us to advocate, encourage your relatives, encourage your people. Tell them, let them go and vote for CPP. Day and night, write them, call them, text them, email them, go on a platform, and tell them, let's push it, let's push. Because it is almost time for this election and we need to come through with flying colors. Cummings and Brumskin needs to win this election. Look, we are at a very bad place right now, at a tipping point, at a crossroad. And if we don't step up and push and encourage and even go to Liberia and vote, those of you who are in Liberia are going to the poll. You have your relatives, you have your friends, you have your family, you have your boyfriend, girlfriend, your husband, your wife. Encourage them to go and vote CPP because that's the only solution we have for a better Liberia. Those who are already in authority, you are only wasting your time to continue. You see, it's like duck. You waste water on duck back. What happens? They just shake it off and it's done. You put these people back in power. I hear a lot of George Weah's surrogates. They will tell you what George Weah did, but they cannot tell you what George Weah will do if he does win the next 6 years. The same thing with Boycott people. They didn't even do anything for 12 years. He got a rise. There are so many things he doesn't have connected. He says sanitation is healthcare. You people, don't be fooled by these people. Don't be fooled by these people. Now they are killing each other in Lofa. I told you all before that if these people become leaders of this country or rulers of Liberia, guess what's going to happen? The governance is going to be a criminal syndicate. A crime-infested syndicate. That's what we're going to have in Liberia. They're going to start hunting each other, hunting people down. You didn't vote for me, you spoke against me, and they will come and hunt you down. Is that the life Liberians want? Where they will take a big stick and start to murder you like a dog in the market? Liberians, is that what we want? Don't we want peace? Don't we want transparency? Don't you want to be happy? You don't want to go to the movies at night and come home 12 midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning? Don't you want to do that? You want to go home 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock, the maximum? We want to go back to our old days and even better. Where we used to go to children's show, we used to go to a night show, we used to come home late, we go to a river, we watch 3 different Indian movies, and we go home 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what we want to revert to Liberia to be. We don't want to be running around, running for way, and then people come and do bojo stuff for you, kill your children, and try to get rid of you. That is not the life Liberia needs. And the only person and people that can change this for the betterment of Liberia is Alexander Benedict Cummings and Councillor Charlene Brumskin. Let's give them the chance, my people. Please, please, I beg you. October 10th is around the corner. It's around the corner. Let's push. Let's make it work. Please vote these people in power. Talk to your friends. Talk to your relatives. Don't be like this man who have 1 bedroom in somebody's house there in America, but then he criticizes those from America. He doesn't even have a fitting house. He's an older man. He doesn't even have a fitting place to live other than the person who built a house from this country, America, in Ghana. And he can't even afford to pay for a light bulb. So for that reason, he's in the house. Light is in other people's rooms in the living room, but in his bedroom is dark. He used candle or lantern in his bedroom because he can't afford to pay for it. Is that the way you want to live your life, to minimize yourself? To live in abject poverty for the rest of your life? You started from when and now you're getting older and you want to live that poverty life? Why would anybody wants to live a life that is poverty stricken? I know you Liberians don't want that. You can decide to vote for George Weah or UP, Joseph Boyka, but I want to appeal to you this moment. Change that mindset. Because see, the way you think, that's how you act. That's the way you go because of the thought process, the way you think. If you think for a betterment of your life, go CPP. But if you want to live in that kind of poverty and the Sonny Wayne way where it's so nasty and so terrible, if that's the life you want to live, then so be it. But look, there is a chance for you. There is a chance for you, my people. There is a chance for you to become a better person, to deserve better. There is a chance to live in a better home, to be able to have electricity, to have good healthcare system, educational system, agriculture, to have plenty good food for yourself to eat. The country rice is so delicious. Don't you want that? You want to keep getting the rubber rice from China and Thailand and other places? Don't you think you would like to grow your own food in Liberia and eat something that is more healthier? Instead of buying pepper from Guinea and from Africa, you can grow it in Liberia sufficiently and be able to sell some and eat some. Liberians, let's think good. Let's think positively. Let's put on our thinking caps. Turn away from UP and CDC. They don't mean well for you. They don't mean well for you. Go to those who cares about you, who loves you. If you are in Liberia and you are listening to me today, I want you to change your mind. Go CPP. Go to that ballot box on the 10th of October and vote CPP. I'm telling you, if you do it, you will enjoy the fruit of your good decision. I promise you that. So this is the last round. Let's push. Let's talk to families. Let's talk to relatives. Let's talk to friends. Let's talk to even our enemies. Let's encourage them to vote CPP. That is the solution for Liberia. Subscribers, I say thank you for returning. And those of you who have not subscribed, I want to ask your indulgence. Please subscribe. This is something that will be coming to you every day. I want to give you information, tangible information, good information about the next leader of our country. Because during the inauguration, I will be there with you. If Coming wins, I will be there in Liberia. So I want to encourage you today. Vote CPP. Vote CPP. Vote CPP. I ask God to bless Liberia. Bless you Liberians. Or us Liberians. Because when his blessings falls on you, you just can't handle it. He said you don't even have room to store what he's going to give to you. He's willing and ready to bless Liberia. But until we make the right decision. Because he said if we don't do it, he's going to give us to our probate minds. He said if we lack wisdom, we're going to perish. That's what the Bible tells us. If we lack wisdom, we're going to perish. Don't lack wisdom, brothers and sisters, for I know you are wise. So make the right decision so Liberia will not perish. So we'll not begin to be like dog eat dog. We're killing one another with sticks. I thank you for sharing this time with me. May God bless you, brother or sister, and sister as well. Whoever you are that is watching right now, I say God bless you. Whatever you desire, God's going to grant it to you. God's going to grant you his blessings that surmount all other blessings. So take care. And God willing, we shall meet again soon.